So today's question of the day is to replace an old toilet. Basically what you do is, first of all, you remove the toilet, which we've already done. It's basically remove the two set screws, pull it out of place. And what you're going to see is when you pull it out of place, there's going to be wax residue left on the toilet flange and on the toilet. You want to take a scraper, a putty knife, and just scrape it off the flange, get off the toilet. So now what you want is a wax ring and some Plumbers Putty. You can buy synthetic rubber rings, but I don't recommend those. And your toilet's going to be sitting in place for 20, 30 years. And it's best to use this. It's a natural product. It's beeswax, and it basically peels out. It's very, very malleable, so it's best to work with it when it's at about room temperature. If it's too hot, it won't. It'll just melt. And if it's too cold, you won't be able to use it. Let's just peel off the package. You can see it's really sticky, gooey, and again, it's natural beeswax. It smells kind of nice. Take your wax ring and place it just around the bowl, where the bowl goes down into the flange. Now I've chosen one that has an extender, and that basically ensures that any waste from the toilet goes directly into the flange and into the waste pipe, and there's no chance of leak. And those are about $1 more, but they'll save you a lot of anguish, because if you have a leaky toilet, it's something you don't want to deal with. Now with your Plumbers Putty, which is again a pretty cheap product, like the rings are about $3 and the putty's about $3 as well. You want to take your putty and you just basically put it around the rim of the toilet, underneath the toilet, and this will seal the toilet to the floor, so that if there is some sort of a leak, it doesn't come out, and if there's a toilet, it doesn't go under the toilet. So you want to cut those screws. Pull forward. Pull forward. Okay, and then with the toilet in place, just sit on it, and this will compress the wax ring to make sure there's a good tight seal, and then the Plumbers Putty as well will be compressed. So just sit on it, jump around. And take your washers and your nuts, put your washers over top of the screw first, put the nut down, twist it down, don't tighten it too much because you will crack the porcelain, just tighten it so that it's tight, and that's how you install the toilet. Now to hook up the water line, you want to use a flex pipe. You can use this either with a threaded fitting, which we're using, or a pressure fitting. Threaded fittings are a little bit easier, but not as trustworthy. Some Teflon tape, which is comes in rolls like this. They're about, I don't know, 30 cents each, really cheap, but it just ensures that there's a good tight seal around the fitting. Just go ahead and roll it on. Put it on both sides. Part of my head. Okay, and then simply screw your flex hose into place. Grab a pair of pliers and just give it a good twist. That will ensure a nice tight seal. Turn your water on, and you're done. If you have any other questions about install a toilet or renovations in general, send me an email at Untitled.ca, and I'll be sure to answer that for you.